Hey guys, for everybody tuning in after the live stream or as you guys come in, this is me. I'm the arms room, so I figured I'd just do a face reveal and get that out of the way. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys, and yeah, we'll wait for a couple people to join in and answer some comments and stuff like that. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining in. Hopefully, you can hear me all right. Let's see, I'll try to move it a little. There we go. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. And as you guys keep coming in, I just want to do a face reveal, just get that out of the way. But yeah. Let me see, I'm going to get this pulled up on my laptop real quick. Let's see. All right. Get back in front of the camera. But yeah, let's see. So behind me, I got a couple rifles and a shotgun. Right there, actually a couple shotguns. But you've seen pretty much most of these if you've watched the channel much. We've got an Winchester model 1200 right there. Romanian PSL, kind of like an SVD, but not really. It looks like it, but mechanically very different. Got a Mosin right here. We got the, let's see, we got the Gewehr 43 right there. Let's see, how's it going, guys? So we got, hey, Brucey, how's it going, man? Misa, how's it going, everybody? Passion, the 1914. I'm probably saying that wrong, but how's it going, guys? This is me. I figured I'd just do a face reveal, get that out of the way so that now I can start making videos and get in front of the camera and all that. How's it going, Juanito? I appreciate you guys. But yeah, so we got, let's see, SVT 40. We got right here. This is like a, I don't know, like a 1873 Winchester, I guess, clone. It's by Uberti, so it's not like an actual Winchester, but then we've got right here. Yeah, I got pistols. I'll turn the stream around real quick and show you. Let me fix this a little bit. So here's the pistols right here. Sorry, it's a little shaky. Got a lot of pistols. So obviously Desert Eagle. Libby asks, which one is your favorite? So let's see. Let me go back around to the rifles and I'll show you guys. So let me move this. Okay, so for rifles, I think probably my favorite is going to be right there, SVT 40. I just think it's pretty awesome. I know like the Gewehr 43 is cool too. But I don't know. I just really love the SVT 40. I think it's pretty great. Let's see. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Pose Dorado. I'm probably saying that wrong. One of those looks like the rifle from Red Dead. Yeah, so it's probably that one right there. It's essentially a Winchester 1873 lever action. It's super awesome. I love Red Dead. I played the first one when it came out. I was like a kid back then. That's actually one of the things that got me into guns, I think. Um, I see home robbers fear this guy. Yeah, if somebody broke in, I don't even know what I would use. Maybe that Trink shotgun right there. I just need to get a bayonet for it and just go crazy, I guess. Um, but yeah, Red Dead. I love it. Uh, let's see. Hey, I resell firearms. Just wondering if you got any Kimbers or Sigs you may want to sell. Um, I don't have any Kimbers, and I don't really have any Sigs either. The only Sigs I have are um, I got like a Sig M17, and then I got a Sig P938. But probably I don't know that I'd sell any. I've regretted every one I've sold. But if I decide to, I'll let you know, man. Let's see. How's it going, Philippe? And I appreciate you stopping by. A bayonet on a shotgun is genuine overkill. Yeah, it is. But for these, it was made for it. So it's a Vietnam era Trink shotgun. Let's see. How's it going, Maj? I appreciate you. Small Farman, hey, welcome back. I decided just to just get the face reveal out of the way. And history guns and stuff. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Juanito, yeah, I can show some revolvers. Let me turn this around. I got some pistols on the table. Give me one sec. So, let me fix this. All right, so some of this stuff I got. Oops, hang on. Sorry, I'm kicking it on accident. Right here. This is the Earl. It's a 22 Magnum. Colt Army Special right here. Couple of 22 revolvers up there and a 38. Do I got any Remingtons? I've got a Remington rolling block. It kind of needs some stuff to get fixed a little bit, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, I do pretty much have enough for a gun store at this point. But hey, 22s are great. I love the 22s. I love my 1911 for sure. Thanks, Maj. Definitely nice. Um, the Cavalry revolver. I want one. I don't actually have any. Um, and let's see. Brucey, yeah, the 1911's great. Juanito, I love Western guns, so I'll show you. One second. Let me turn this back around real quick. Did that right there. So as far as Western guns, this is just a clone, but it's the Winchester 1873, pretty much. Model 1892 revolver. It's probably a Colt Army Special, the one you saw. But let's see. I love the Colt Walker. I would love to have one, honestly, man. And yeah, Brucey. 1911s are great. Libby, what's the most expensive gun you own? Okay, so probably the most expensive, like the most rare gun I own is probably going to be that Trink shotgun right there. So I got super lucky when I got it. I paid a guy $300 for it, and it's worth like 10,000 at this point. It's a Winchester Model 1200. Literally the last, not that specific one, but the Winchester Model 1200 was the last Trink shotgun that the military had. So before they moved over to what, like the Mossberg 500 or Remington 870, one of those, that was the last one. So it was used in Vietnam, and some units still had it up until like Iraq, Afghanistan, all that. So yeah, that's the most expensive. I really like it too. Juanito, yeah, I appreciate you, man. Do I have a Makarov? So no, yes and no, I guess. I've got a Hungarian version. It's a PA63, I think. But yeah, let's see. Do you have a Moz gun? I don't know what that is. What is that? German guy is the Moz gun. I'm not sure. Scraps, yeah. I've got a couple of Mosins. Got a lot of Mosins, probably 9 or so. Um, what do I think about the Bergman pistol? Let me look it up really quick. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Give me one sec. Oh, dude, that thing looks crazy. I've never seen that before, but that looks like some sort of space age kind of like, I don't know, some crazy thing I'd see on like Mass Effect or something. Um, that's another one add to the list that I want now. What caliber is it in? Let's see. I'm gonna Google it real quick. It's gonna be okay. So it says the number one came chambered in 5 millimeter, 6.5, and 8 millimeter. Uh, yeah, that's really cool. I never heard of that. Never seen it before. So hey, you learned something new. Um, I'll definitely have to see if I can find. I'm sure those are like ridiculously rare, probably, but um, let's see. Do any Mosins work? Yeah, so all my Mosins work. Actually, I've got one that was like used in Vietnam or whatever. It's like completely beat up and all that. So I wouldn't shoot that one, but all my others work. They're not like they're not the nicest, but they work. I really like them. Actually, my first rifle was a Mosin. My dad gave me one whenever I was like, I don't know, 13, 14, something like that, for my birthday. So that was the first rifle I ever shot. Um, and I put so many rounds through it. It was awesome. Majd asked, hopefully I'm saying that right. Majd. I don't know. I might be saying that wrong, but what about Spencer Carbine? Yeah, those things are awesome. I'd love to get one. I've only ever used it on Red Dead, but maybe one day. We'll see. Um, the German guy said hi. Hey man, I appreciate you. Um, and the VSS, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I would love to have a VSS. This one is just it's just a PSL. So it's the Romanian like version of the SVD Dragonov, but it is not the same at all. Mechanically, they're very different, but they look kind of similar. Um, I have this crazy one in the closet. I want to get it, but I put all the guns against it. It's essentially it's an HK PSG one, but it's an HK SR9T. I've made a few videos on it. What's my favorite optic? Honestly, I need to get better on the optic stuff. Like, okay, so I've said this a couple times. I was in the military, active duty for a while, so I used ACOGs. I used like aim points, the what the M68 or whatever, and those were fine. But I kind of want to get into some LPVOs, and I'd like to get a what should we call it? I just said it, a ACOG for like my Daniel defense rifle, but I'm not super knowledgeable on optics. So I'm curious like what you guys think for that, for sure. What's one of your favorite guns? Much like my kids, I love them all equally. But I really, if I had to pick right now, um, the SVT-40 is, I love that one a little more, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. My name is Abd El Majid. I'm probably saying that wrong, from Algeria. Well, greetings from the U.S. I'm thankful you're here and watching. I have no idea what time is it. Is it like nighttime over there, or is it daytime? Maybe I don't know. Because it's starting to get dark here. It's almost 7 o'clock. Um, Sniper color yellow is Dragonov. So it's the PSL. It's the Romanian PSL. So it's not really a Dragonov. It looks like it, but it's not nearly as nice as a Dragonov. Um, but yeah, I at some point I'd love to have a real one. That would be awesome. But they're super expensive. That one I got. So I used to live in Hawaii for a while, and when I was there, I went to a gun show down in Honolulu, and it was for sale for about $900. So I picked it up. and but they go for around 2,000, maybe 2,500. So I got a pretty good deal on it. Looking to get into bolt action rifles. Any recommendations? So like as far as like an affordable, like budget one, a Mosin's always pretty good. But if you want something like more so than that, I'm trying to think. Like I've got a, I'll move over here so you can see a few of the others. So I've got a P14 Enfield. It's a World War One. Let's see. I guess I don't have any others out right now. Well, okay. Hang on. I got some more stuff. Ignore this. It's kind of like not super organized, but I've got a Gewehr 88, World War One, German. Those are pretty cool. But as far as like, I don't know, like the Lee Enfield, I've got one of those as well. Those are awesome in 303. I'd suggest that. But if you were going for like $300-400, get the Mosin. If you could spend a little more, $500-600, get a Lee Enfield, or that P14 Enfield. But you can't go too wrong. Let's see. For a beginner, okay, so like that was my first rifle, that Mosin right there. I got it when I was about 14. It does kick a decent amount, but not terrible. I think for a beginner, it's not bad. Let's see. Mama Oswin. Yeah, I definitely want a Dragunov. Those would be awesome. Scraps. My dad has a 10 millimeter 1911. Yeah, those are awesome. Let's see. A friend of mine let me shoot his. There was something in 10 millimeter. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Glock. That was pretty cool. And let's see. I'm waiting on the CMP to process. Oh, okay. Merlin, did you get like one of the new ones, or is it an old one? Because I know they're making all the new ones. I'm interested to see that, but I think they're like pretty expensive. Ryan, so I got that PSL at a gun show in Hawaii because I used to live there. I was stationed out there for a while, so for whatever reason, like you could find pretty good deals out there. It was pretty crazy. So I got that one for about $900, about 2023 probably. So it was a pretty good deal in my opinion. Dwayne, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Do I have a Henry rifle? I don't. I definitely want to get one. The only lever guns I have is that. Let's see. I got that Winchester. It's not really Winchester. It's a Uberti clone of the Winchester 1873. And then I've got a Heritage Settler in 22. It's pretty fun. Let's see. M1 Garand. Yep, I got an M1 Garand. It is in the corner. I probably shouldn't have put baby in the corner, but it's over there. I'll move it over. I'll move it in a minute. Let's see. I got some guns to the MO, like Missouri. If you're in Missouri, I'm in Missouri too. How to properly care for the weapon. Essentially, all I do is just like wipe them down, oil them every now and then, and definitely clean them if you're going to like shoot corrosive ammo and stuff like that. I still need to clean my guns. I've been kind of lacking on that because I take them out pretty much every day. Show us a Vietnam gun. Okay, so Vietnam gun is going to be this one right here. That's the Winchester Model 1200. The last Trink shotgun the U.S. military used before moving to modern shotguns. 1886 Winchester. Let me look that up. 1886 Winchester. Okay. Yeah, no, that thing looks awesome. I honestly need to get more into the lever guns. My collection's pretty lacking when it comes to that. Let's see. I have a Heritage Rough Rider. Yeah, I've actually got two. Well, one's a Barkeep, one's a Rough Rider. I'll turn the camera around. let's see. So I've got the, oops. I got the Rough Rider right here, and I got the Barkeep. This one's an RIA 206 and 38. Let's see. Christian asked, "You have a cop mustache and haircut, are you?" So no, I'm not a cop or anything like that. I was active duty. Now I'm in the National Guard, but my mustache is definitely not like fitting the regulations. So I'll have to, I'll have to trim it. But let's see. Can you see your weapon? I have no idea. Do you have an Ottoman Mauser? So I actually think I do. It's the Gewehr 88 right here. I think it does have. It's got some sort of Arabic like numbers and stuff like that. So it may be Ottoman. I'm not sure. Let's see. Los nice guns. Thanks, man. Christian, I do need to get a Tokarev still. Bong, yeah, you're right, man. I'm about to. If I get a whole bunch of likes, I'll pour milk on myself, man. Do you have a Pit Viper from John Wick? No, that would be awesome. I need to eventually, when I'm in the next like Demolition Ranch or something. Yeah, I got you. Is it only Dragunov who uses a telescope? I don't know. I think that's pretty much the same scope, but I could be completely off. I'm not sure. But let's see. Los Peluchins? I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. But yeah, that's it's a PSL, Romanian PSL. So it's essentially the Romanian SVD, Dragunov, whatever. But mechanically, they're super different. The Dragunov is way nicer than that. I'm still thankful to have it, but yeah. Let's see. I finished RDR2 and RDR1. Plan on finishing Red Dead Revolver. I've never played Red Dead Revolver. I should probably play it. I've finished Red Dead Redemption 1, but not the second one. I know how it ends, but I guess I'm just like not wanting to go through with it and be depressed. But I remember as a kid playing Undead Nightmare, and that like scared the crap out of me. But it was definitely fun. I go back every now and then. You could use the ChatGPT app, show the letters on the camera. Oh, that's smart. I didn't think about that, Christian. I really do appreciate that. Let's see. Do you have a Colt revolver? I do have a Colt revolver. It's a Colt Army Special. Shed Al, holy crap, what a mustache. Thanks, man. I need to trim it, honestly. So I'm in the National Guard, so I'm going to have some like annual training thing pretty soon. So I'll have to trim it like, it'll be like mostly gone in the next 2 weeks. So I figured I'd just do a face reveal now while it's all big and bushy before it has to get pretty much all taken off. But Colt Dragon is my favorite weapon. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to Google it real quick and see. The Colt Dragon. Let's see. Oh, is it like the Colt Dragoon? Is it a revolver? Is that what you're talking about? If so, then yeah, that thing looks crazy. Let's see. For some reason, I'm always addicted to Forgotten Weapons videos. I'm like, yes. Same. Yeah, absolutely. I always watched Forgotten Weapons. And I would watch his stuff before I would like find one of these. Typically I'd find stuff on Arms List. I don't know if you guys have ever used it. It's just a website, at least in the US that we use, or at least I use. It's like Craigslist for guns. That's where I got probably 90% of these. I forget where I was going with that. Oh, but yeah, I would find something and then I'd look for like a Forgotten Weapons video and then decide if I was going to get it. Let's see. Los Peluchins. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. Let's see. Scraps. Yeah, no, it's going to have to go. It won't completely go. It'll grow back pretty quick, but yeah. And so I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to have to take a lot of videos beforehand so I can keep uploads going while I'm actually training and all that. Let's see. Moldy Biscuit. Yeah, it's in this closet right back here. In a second, I might turn off the camera and pull some of those out. We'll see. Because honestly, I've got some other stuff in there that I should have pulled out, but I didn't. What round is the PSL? So it's going to be 7.62 by 54R. It's the same round the Mosin takes, the PKM takes, and probably some other stuff. I'm not exactly sure. Closet tour. Yeah, no, for sure. What sucks is that YouTube won't let you. I can't touch any of these while I'm live streaming. I made that mistake 2 days ago when I did my first live. I picked up some guns and was showing them to the camera, and it completely nuked my stream. I couldn't stream for like 24 hours, so I can't pick them up, sadly. Otherwise, I'd be picking them up and showing you guys. But let's see. Yeah, Christian. Kind of wild. The National Guard doesn't let you have facial hair, and it's like 8-year contract. So you can have facial hair. The mustache has to be like way less. It's got to be more tame than this for sure. And then you can't have facial hair, but sometimes you can. So like if you get razor bumps and stuff like that, you can get what's called like a shaving profile. And then you're able to grow it out a little bit. I don't think you can grow it out like super crazy. I think if you have like a religious exemption, some guys definitely grow their stuff out. Like if they identify as like Norse pagan, I think, and some other stuff probably. So not everybody does it. Some people do. And then shout out PSL. PSL was also made in 7.62 NATO. I actually didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Majd, I want to see the best old weapon you have. Okay, in a little bit, I'll pull one out. I'll have to turn off the camera and then I'll pull it out. It's it's kind of interesting. It's a Japanese matchlock from like the 1600s. So the Japanese samurai used to use them. I didn't even realize like samurai used guns until I found that one. I got it probably back in 2019, I would say. So it's definitely the oldest. I don't think I'd ever shoot it, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, if they're Amish in the military, there probably is. I'll Google it in a second. See, Ben, what is your favorite out of the collection? So my favorite. That's a hard question. So I'll say for shotgun, my favorite for shotgun is definitely this Trek shotgun right here. That's my freaking favorite. It's like super rare, and I think it's probably the rarest thing I have in the collection. Now for rifle wise, it's definitely going to be this SVT 40 right here. I've got the Gewehr 43 right here, but it's got some issues with it that I have to sort out before I can actually shoot it. And then handgun wise, let's see. I'll turn this around for a second. These aren't all the handguns I have, but it's most of them. My favorite's probably either going to be the Desert Eagle, or I've got the World War I Colt 1911 right here. That one's pretty cool. But yeah, let's see. Let me turn this back around. There's that. Let me fix it. Okay. Do you play WOT? What is WOT? World of Tanks? Is that what that is? If so, I've played like War Thunder. I think I have played World of Tanks. Or maybe it was War Thunder and I was doing the tanks. I can't remember. But I definitely play a lot of stuff. I play like Battlefield. I do play Fortnite. I'm basically a kid, I guess. But I play that. I want to get into Arma. I've never really played it. Obviously, I play Call of Duty and stuff like that. I play a lot of like Resident Evil, stuff like that. Yeah, World of Tanks. Okay, yeah, for sure. I would definitely play some. And I'm thinking about starting like a Signal chat or I don't know, Discord or something where we can all like talk and stuff, I guess. But aside from Forgotten Weapons and Hickok 45, the most precious YouTubers alive, who's your favorite meme gun tuber? Man, that's a good question. I do love Forgotten Weapons, and I really love Hickok 45. I grew up watching Hickok for sure. My favorite, I don't know. I definitely watched a ton of like Garand Thumb a while back. Watched a lot of Brandon Herrera too. Um, I've started watching a little bit of like administrative results. Um, and okay, he's not a gun tuber, but Wendigoon, I love that guy. He's awesome. He's done some like gun stuff, but not really. Um, but let's see. There's not really too many people out there I don't like. I guess I'm definitely not trying to start any beef with anybody. So um, let's see. I'm not big enough to start beef with anybody anyway. But same brother, SVT40 is the goat. Yeah, for sure. It's that thing's awesome. I drove like 12 hours to get that thing right as COVID started. Um, I drove really far to go get it. I thought I was going to get in trouble. I was active duty at the time. I thought they were going to catch me and I'd get in trouble, but I thankfully I got it. My dream is to carry an M1 carbine. So I've got one actually. It is right there. They're great. I need to get some more ammo for it, but they're great for sure. Let's see. Do you have a Rough Rider? I do. I have a. Wait. Yeah. Can you show us a pinfire revolver? Let's see. I think I've got. It's somewhere over here. I thought I had it out here. I don't know what I did with it. Um, I'm not sure, but I definitely have one. I haven't shot it. I don't think. I don't even know if it would work, to be honest. But yeah. See history guns and stuff. I do have the Rough Rider. I'll show you real quick. So it's going to be right there, and then there's a Heritage Barkeep. So it's the same thing, just a little bit smaller, and like the barrel shorter. I mean, M1911. Yeah, those are great. Christian. It is crazy that Demolition Ranch quit. That's crazy. I love those guys too. Nala, greetings from the U.S. Thanks for stopping by. Nothing fancy. Yeah, no, he's awesome. He's awesome too. Um, Brandon Herrera is good too. I always watch his like gun meme review and all that. Uh, can you make a video using a Steyr Scout rifle? I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Give me 1 second. Steyr Scout rifle. Okay. Yeah, that's another part of my collection that's seriously lacking. I don't have anything like that, like some sort of a well, okay, I've got essentially it's an HK PSG one, but it's not completely. It's got PSG one parts. That's like my only longer range, I guess, kind of rifle. But let's see. How's it going, Baron? Thanks for joining the live. I appreciate you. Agent 48. I like garden. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I'm confused. Um, let's see. Agent 48, 1911. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I like my 1911 for sure. Pivot. Yeah. Let's see. Christian, is that a Taurus 856? I thought about picking one up as a cheap permanent car gun in a car save. That way, if it rusts, yeah. So I don't have a Taurus 856. I do have a Taurus Judge, and I have it's a Rock Island Armory M206. It's obviously it's a pretty cheap revolver, but it's good. Um, let's see. Kevin, thanks, man. And shout out, yeah, I do have the M95. I don't know if you could see it wherever it's at. It's somewhere over here. Um, let's see. I've got a whole bunch of stuff right here that's still in the gun socks that I should take out, and there's even more in the other corner. But let's see. But yeah, finding ammo for that M95 has not been easy. Majd, I really appreciate you. I try to I don't know, make content that's I think would be interesting to you guys. I really didn't think anybody was going to watch it when I started, but you guys definitely proved me wrong. Um, let's see. I was probably thinking of the Rock Hunt. Yeah. It's I'll turn it around real quick and show you. So it's this one right here. That's the Rock Island. This right here, maybe. So that's the Colt Army Special, World War One. Let's see. Let me turn this back around. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, it's bedtime for my kids. So if you hear them like screaming and stuff, it's because they're supposed to be going to bed, but they're not. Bruh, is the Taurus Judge even practical for anything? Personally, I don't really think so. I think you could use it for snakes out in the woods, maybe, but other than that, not really. Um, but still, fun gun, and it would definitely be lethal. So let's see. Do you prefer shooting 7.62 or 5.56? I like both, honestly. I think obviously the 5.56 is a softer shooting one, but I shoot the Mosins and stuff, 7.62 by 54 all the time, and I've got a couple 308 stuff. But let's see, Shadow. I do have a Springfield trapdoor. It's right now. It's in the car. I should have brought it in from the range, but I haven't yet. They are a pleasure to shoot. That's like one of my favorite rifles to shoot. It's a super cool piece of history. I agree. And honestly, the loads that I've been shooting for the 4570 are not that crazy. So it's honestly a blast. Is it me or is there a KS-23 back there? KS-23, isn't that like that? Is that Russian shotgun? Like that crazy one? Let me look. I definitely don't have one of those, but KS-23. Yeah, that is that Russian shotgun. Okay, so I don't know if you're thinking of that. That's a Trink shotgun from Vietnam. And yeah, let's see. Let me think real quick. All right. Christian, Taurus Judge is great for, yeah, it is great for your testosterone levels. Yeah, it definitely is. War Thunder Magnificent, thanks for stopping by, man. I just decided I'd do a face reveal. Just get that out of the way because I kind of built it up. Not really built it up. I just needed to do it. So here it is. I've broken that barrier. First gun I ever bought. Okay, so the first gun that was ever given to me by my dad was a Mosin. It may have been that one or it may have been one of the other ones in the collection. But the very first gun I bought, I think would have been, it's a 12 gauge single shot shotgun. I think I bought it at a pawn shop. Or a Glock 19, I think. So very, very basic. Probably as soon as I turned 21, I think I got the Glock. Let's see, Wellington, Brazil military. I don't know if I have anything from Brazil, honestly. I've got like a Spanish Mauser, but obviously Spain and Brazil are very different. Do you have that one rifle that has the compartment on the side? Yes, I do actually. Wait, straight pull. Okay, maybe not. And you slide in loose rounds and it just works. Okay, wait, are you talking about the Ross rifle? I've got the Ross rifle. It's in the closet, I think. But I also have the Krag. The Krag, I think, is right. Krag is right there. But it's not a straight pull, but the Ross rifle is a straight pull. So that might be what you're meaning. I'm not sure. But both of them are super cool. Actually, the Krag is the one time I got scammed. That was very early in my gun buying journey. I found a guy who was supposedly selling it for like $800, and they wanted money on PayPal and they wanted to do the friends and family thing. And I wasn't very smart. I was like 19 or no, I was probably 22 or something. And so I sent him the money, and of course it was a scam. So I got scammed out of $800. But eventually I got a Krag. I just wish it wasn't sporterized. Let's see. Wellington, how's it going, man? Polish Tantul 545, my favorite AKM. AKs are also a part that I'm lacking in the collection. I definitely need a 545 AK. But yeah, those things are a beast. Angel, do you have an M1 Garand? I do have an M1 Garand. Let's see. M1 Garand right there in the corner. I should have moved it out into the middle, but I forgot. Let's see, is it me? So I don't have a KS23 pivot. I want one. I watched that one video of, I want to say Grand Thumb, a couple years back. That thing looks like a beast. Now, what's the biggest problem with gun clones like the G3 or the M14 clone? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those like clones. As far as G3, I've got a HK SR9T, which is essentially a HK91. But I don't have anything like an M14 or M1A or anything like that. Wellington, FNFAL, good and bad. I really want an FAL or FAL. I don't know. I always say FAL. I don't know if that's the way you do it, but always wanted one. I haven't got one yet. Let's see. Most expensive gun. Okay, Ben. So most expensive gun. If someone were to buy it, it would be that right there, that Trunk shotgun. I spent about $300 on it, but it goes for about $10,000 these days. I don't know if the guy just didn't know what it was, but I got a crazy deal on that one. So let's see. Alex, thanks for stopping by. The Krag, I was thinking of the Krag. I don't know. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Krag is awesome. You just freaking throw the rounds in and it goes. So, Maj, have a good one, man. I hope you get some rest, and I'll see you later. Let's see, the Krag is definitely, I love it. I think it's awesome. I need to get some ammo for it and go take it shooting. Why did you reveal your face? Honestly, I just wanted to get it over with. That way I can just start making videos. I'll keep doing like the POV view thing I do where I shoot, but I just want to get that out of the way so that I can actually get in front of the camera and get better angles. Like, because before I wouldn't do it because no one knew what I looked like, I guess. I didn't want it to be a big deal, but I just want to get it out of the way. So, and I figure like if I'm doing a live stream, it's easier to talk with you guys rather than just like showing you this and just me talking for like an hour. But let's see. Do you have a bayonet for the 1903? I need to get a bayonet. I need to get a bayonet for a lot of these things. Let's see. Bruh says biggest problem with G3 or M14 clones is definitely the price in my opinion, especially considering you can get an AR-10 that's more accurate and cheaper. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I nearly got one of those like, what was it? Can't remember the G3 clone. I don't think it's Sanctuary Arms or anything, but maybe it is. I can't remember. I almost got one back in the day, and they weren't that expensive, but now they've gotten more and more expensive. Let's see. How's it going, Small Farming? I appreciate you, man. I have an all-original Henry Lee Enfield Mark V and 303, and another sport version as well. That's awesome. Yeah, I've got like it's a World War One. What is it, #1 Mark III? I could be wrong. But yeah, I need to get some more ammo for it, but they are awesome. Recommend a Galil. I've never had a Galil. I've never shot one. I've always wanted one, like one of the OG ones with like the bottle opener or something like that. I always thought they were super cool. Let's see. Can we see the M1 Garand? So I'll move it out here in a minute. I'll turn the camera off. I just can't touch it. Otherwise, YouTube will completely kill the stream. But in a minute, I'll move it so it's in better view. Ben, yeah, you're right. So it's not an SVD. It's a Romanian PSL. It looks pretty similar, but ultimately, mechanically, it's pretty different. But yeah, it looks very similar. Is your 1903 at A2 Grove? So I actually don't have a 1903. I'm not sure which one you're seeing. Maybe that. So that's a P14 Enfield. So it's British. It was made in the U.S. during World War I, but then sent to the Brits. And let's see. What's your favorite gun to shoot? Okay, my favorite. I really love shooting the trapdoor rifle. It's a ton of fun. But I also really like shooting SVT-40. Right, come on, right there. That thing's awesome. One of my favorites. I think that actually might be my favorite World War II rifle. Now I haven't shot my M1 Garand yet. I need to get some ammo. So I guess it's not a fair comparison completely, but we'll see. Let's see. Have you ever shot a Tech 22? No, I haven't. I need to. I don't even know. Tech 22, is that the. Can't remember what that one is. Is it like a. Oh, okay, yeah. I saw a guy selling one of those a while back. I tried to get it, but I didn't ultimately end up getting it. But I feel like they would probably have some malfunctions. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you think a Mosin Nagant is a good investment with them rising in cost? So yeah, I kind of do, honestly. I've got about probably 9 of them, honestly. I got them back when they were about $200, 250. I would try to get them with ammo, and so I ended up getting. I've got like a case or a crate right here with a whole bunch of ammo in it, and the guy just threw it in for free. So I was very lucky, but yeah, I think they'll continue to kind of go up. Christian, what's better, the SVT or SKS as like a battle rifle? That I don't know. I've got both, but like I feel like most people would probably say the SKS is like, I don't know, more modern maybe. Uh, and I have had some issues with the SVT-40 gas system, but I still love it. I think I would take that one just for the cool factor. Um, but let's see. I feel like Romania just copies Russia's guns and remodels them too. Yeah, probably so. Because yeah, this is not like it's not nearly as nice as an SVD. I've heard at least mechanically they're very different. So eventually I'll get one. Um, what are the best guns of the Second war, bro? In your opinion? In my opinion, if I were to say like the best battle rifle, I'm gonna say SVT. Well, okay, the M1 Garand is great. I just haven't shot it yet, so I'm sure it's probably on par or better than the SVT-40. But you got 10 rounds of 7.62 by 54, and then obviously you've got 8 rounds of 30-06 with the M1. I think I'm going to go with SVT-40 though, like detachable magazine, all that kind of stuff. But I still love them. And best handgun, I've got a couple Lugers, but I really like the 1911. So yeah, Angel says the Tech 22 blew up on him. Man, okay, that sucks. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Hopefully you're okay. That sounds crazy. W Killer, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. The Polish M44 is, in my opinion, the cleanest Mosin as far as machining. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. My favorite Mosin that I have, I've got a, I want to say it's an 1898 or 1897. I think it's 1898 though. It's a Imperial Mosin, so it's like, obviously before like the Soviet Union and all that. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, those Polish M44s, you can't beat them. Why do people hate the Makarov? I don't have one, but it's a beautiful gun with loads of history. I honestly didn't know that people really hated the Makarov. I've got like a Hungarian one, and I can't get it to shoot. I took it to the range, loaded it up, and it just wouldn't go, wouldn't fire. But I really want an actual like Soviet Makarov. I think that'd be pretty cool. Shedow SVT-40 was also made in select fire. That's crazy. I didn't even realize. I can't. I feel like you would just like go through the rounds really quickly. But I mean, also like the PPSH 41 or whatever. That thing like goes quick, and it's got a lot more capacity. Still, I wouldn't complain. I'll take one for sure. And okay, full auto M14. Yeah, it's probably about the same, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. James 13 M14 or FAL. I've never had either, but I really want FAL. I feel like they just look so cool. Yeah. But let's see. But I'd love an M14 as well. Let's see. Do you have the Swedish Mauser, like the one with spring bolt release? I don't know. Let me look really quick. Swedish. I've got a. Okay, yeah. So I don't have one of those. I do have a. It's like a Schmidt Rubin. I've never shot it. It's. I think it's Swiss. I'm not sure. Oh wait. Swedish and yeah, they're different. Never mind. Okay, just ignore that. Swaggin Farmer, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, the stash is a little crazy. I need to reel it back in at some point. Israeli FAL are so sweet. Yeah, I definitely agree. I'd love to have one at some point. Swaggin Farmer, thanks for the emoji. Do I have a muzzleloader? Yeah, I've got a couple actually. I've got one actual muzzleloader. It's like a modern one. I think in my childhood closet way back in North Carolina. It's broken, I think, too. But I've also got like a Colt 1861 rifled musket from like the Civil War. I need to get all that, figure out the whole black powder thing. I don't really know what I'm doing with that. But yeah, hang on, I'm going to drink some water because I've been talking a lot. Okay. I love the PPS 43 over the PPS Sage because they are less seen and they are very cool. Yeah, honestly, I've seen the PPS 43, and I mean, I'd love to have one. You should get a punt gun. Oh yeah, whenever I'm like Kentucky Ballistics, eventually, yeah, that would be awesome. The Kentucky Ballistics is awesome. You got an air socket back there, a number 4. So I've got. Let's see. There's an air socket right over here. I don't think I have any out on display right now, but and then I got a number 1 Mark III somewhere in all this. Let's see. History guns and stuff. I respect the stash. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Ethan, yeah. I got lots of guns. Christian, one of these days I'll get a volcanic pistol. One of these days. Yeah. Those things are awesome. I've only ever used it in Red Dead, but I've always wanted one. Do you have a 3040 Krag? Yeah, I do, Jay. It is going to be right there. Sadly, it was sporterized, but it's still pretty cool. Let's see what guns you got. I got a lot, honestly. I got a lot more than just these. Just a lot of crazy stuff. Let's see. I think that says SVD. So it's not an SVD, it's a Romanian PSL. So it's similar to it, but not really. Mechanically very different. I think the SVD is way nicer. Where do you find historic guns? So I've debated on making like a long form video or something for you guys to like say where I get everything. But essentially the really quick answer would be either go into gun stores, gun shops, things like that. You can sometimes find good deals. I've found good deals at gun shows, but like 90% of the time I can't find anything good. So those aren't really like where I would look. There's a website called Arms List. You essentially pay like, I think I pay like $6 a month. I'm not sponsored by them. I just like use them to find these things. So you'll message people and sometimes I find good stuff. Sometimes I don't. That's where I found like most of my guns is on Arms List. It was way better before because it used to be free, like a free service, but now you got to pay monthly, which sucks, but still I find some stuff every now and then. Let's see. Can I see a revolver maybe, please? Yeah, I'll turn the, let me turn the camera around really quick. I'll show you some of the stuff. If I can get it to turn around. Here we go. And then I'll try to tilt this down a little bit so you can actually see. Okay, so Okay, right here we've got, let me try to point to it so you can see. Artillery Luger. Yeah, we got a high point right there. CZ-27, the Earl. That right there is a Colt Army Special from World War I. Got a couple of 22 revolvers up here and some other stuff. Let's see. Great-grandfather fought with it. Okay, yeah. I think they were used during, like, what, the Spanish-American War, maybe? I could be wrong on that, but I think so. What type of air sockets do you have? Matthew, I've got I think I've got a couple. Hang on, I think let's see. So I've got a Type 99 and then a Type 38. I've got Matthew, I've also got Type 14 Nambu right here, which would probably interest you. And then I've got the, I'm going to butcher it, but it's the NCO sword, like Shingunto. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I've actually got a couple of old, like Japanese, I think it's pre-World War II, pre-World War I even, I think, photo albums. Sorry, hang on, I'm going to try to fix this real quick. I'll turn this back around. Yeah, Angel, it is a gold-plated Desert Eagle. Let me turn the camera back around real quick. Okay. Let's see. Trying to get caught back up. Sniper rifle. So it's not the Dragunov. It's just a Romanian version. Bruh. Boomer's Ruined gun shows. Yeah, it's essentially at this point, it's just like, I don't know, beef jerky. And like, so I went to, hang on, I'll show you. I did get some good deals at a gun show in Hawaii. I got this one for $900, pretty good. And then I got this P14 right there for about $300. For whatever reason, the gun show in Hawaii, people didn't like the old stuff. They only wanted the new, like, tactical stuff. So I just went crazy. McMahon face. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. What's the stainless one above the high point? That was the CZ-27. Yeah, CZ-27. It's essentially World War II, made under like German occupation. I think when they were like occupying Czechoslovakia. James says, you and other gun tubers helped me through a tough time. Love you, man. Also love this morning's stream. Thanks, man. Right back at you. I love you guys. Honestly, it's pretty therapeutic for me too, because essentially, not to get super deep or anything, but once I left active duty, I felt pretty like, I don't know what I'm going to do. When you leave the military like that, it's kind of crazy because you're used to having everything like secure and all of that. Anyway, I had all these guns, so I figured I was going to sell them. I really didn't want to. And so now I started doing this, and it's been awesome. So I appreciate you. And yeah, I try to brighten everybody's day if I can with my videos, I guess. But Ryan, opinion on FRT. I think they look pretty cool. I've debated on getting one, honestly. The only reason I really haven't is because I know if I use it, YouTube is just going to like immediately demonetize it. I've had some issues, not a ton of issues, not nearly as much as some other people, but I've had some issues with them. But I'll just keep trucking along, and hopefully I don't get like completely demonetized. We'll see. Angel, yeah, that is a gold-plated Desert Eagle. Christian says, what is the tiny one to the right of the 1911? Let me turn it back around so I can show you guys. Let's see. Okay, so real quick, I'll just kind of like point to them for you guys. So this one right here is a Raven Arms 25, like 25 ACP, or is it 25 auto? I always get it mixed up. Anyway, just a little Saturday night special kind of gun. Colt 1911. We've got a Smith & Wesson Model 2 Army made in about 1864. So we've got, let's see, SIG P938. That's my wife's like carry gun, I guess. CZ-27, the Earl. Colt Army Special, made in 1913. That's, oops, sorry. Heritage Rough Rider in 22, Heritage Barkeep, Rock Island Armory, just a 38 special. It's a M206. Let's see. This is going to be that Hungarian not PPK, Makarov kind of thing. It looks like a PPK in my opinion, but SIG M17. This one was U.S. Army issue. It was issued out to 101st out at Fort Campbell. And then they sent it back. Let's see. This is some Cobra 380 thing. I paid like $50 for this and $50 for this high point. Then you got an artillery Luger right here. Let's see. I need to catch up on the chat, you guys. Let's see. Nice Nambu. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Do I have a double barrel? I do. I need to bring it out, honestly. Let's see. Matthew, I think I've watched your channel actually, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Or maybe I'm crazy, but I think I have. Ethan, yeah, I do have a double barrel. History, guns and stuff. So I've fanned it a couple times. I know they say not to, but I have, and it's been pretty fun. It's kind of dumb, I know, but yeah. Let's see, James. I would love to even, yeah, the MP18. Oh my gosh. I played so much Battlefield 1. I don't know about anybody else, but so I was deployed for a little bit, and I played a lot of Battlefield 1. A lot of Mario Kart, a lot of Battlefield 1. Big A, how's it going, man? Much love from right outside of Kansas City. Let's see, Lincoln, thanks for stopping by. Oof, do you trust an 1864 on the range? So honestly, I can't find any ammo for it. It's in a 32 rimfire, which is like pretty much an obsolete cartridge at this point. But yeah, I would love to shoot it if I could. I feel like it would be okay, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna turn this back around so you guys can see me again. Let me fix this. All right. Okay. So Ben asked, have you been deployed out of the country? Yeah, I spent about 10 months in Afghanistan. I was over in Kandahar, and I didn't travel a lot in there in Afghanistan. I went out a little bit to like this place called Kalat. It was pretty cool. I saw like an old it was like a abandoned fortress from like Alexander the Great. That was like the coolest thing I ever saw when I was there. But yeah, Bong, thank you for your service, Bong. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're enjoying it over in Hawaii. Let's see. My great-great-grandfather was an Imperial German stormtrooper. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really crazy. Did I get any action? No, I played a ton of Mario Kart. I got to be honest with you. I didn't see any sort of action or anything like that. Yeah, nothing crazy. I took my safety off of my gun once because I thought there was going to be some action, but no, there was nothing. So yeah. And honestly, we were living pretty nice out there. We would get like steak and crab legs every Friday. I go to the gym all the time. So yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Not compared to some of the people who were there like early on. I was there in 18 to 19. So that was like nearly at the end there. So things were pretty cushy. For me at least, not for some people, but let's see, Bush. What's the oldest gun you own? So I've got an old Japanese matchlock, and it's from like the 1600s or something like that. It's crazy. It's like the samurai used to use them. It's called like a Teniki Shama. I don't know how you say it. But it's crazy. I'll try to show it at some point. My dad fought in the Afghan mountains, but he doesn't talk about it much. But from what I hear, his buddies didn't make it back. Yeah, for like when I was there, it wasn't crazy. Where I was at was not crazy, but a lot of those guys, like, because by the time I got there, everything was already built up as far as like the bases and all that, like hard structures, things like that. I went to like Bagram for a little bit right when I was leaving country, and so when I was over there, everybody was doing like PT and stuff. Like they would have to go like do like runs and stuff. So by the time I got there, it wasn't like it was not crazy. He was there 2010 to 2011. Yeah, that's like crazy. I was there like 7 years after that, so it wasn't like everything was like I guess ramping down by the time I got there. Essentially, people didn't really go out a ton. Um, the Taliban would shoot mortars at us and stuff and little rockets, um, but it pretty much never hit near us and all that. And anytime they would attack, uh, the you had all the tower guards or whatever, they would just stop it, I guess. Um, but anyway, so yeah, it wasn't too crazy when I was there. Um, but let's see, make sure I'm all right. So we're caught up on the chat. I'll turn off this camera for a second. I'll try to move some other stuff out here, I guess. Give me 1 second. I'll still be on here. I'll still talk and stuff, but let's see. I was born while he was in country. He completed deployment, came home with a drinking problem, but recently he's gotten so much better. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. First off, unfortunately, that's a lot of guys. A lot of guys struggle with that. But I'm glad to hear he's getting better. Because yeah, he probably dealt with a lot of stuff. I can only imagine. So, but I'm glad he's okay, and I'm glad he's getting better. That's awesome. So I'm gonna turn this off real quick, and I'll move some of these things so you guys can see some other stuff I got. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'll pull out this Ross rifle, and then let's see. The Gewehr 88. I'll pull out one of these Airsoft's as well. And let's see. I'll move the M1 Garand a little bit more so that you guys can see it, hopefully. All right. All right, hang on 1 second. All right, real quick, since I've got the thing off, I'll do the M1 Garand ping real quick. I wish I could do it with it on, but I can't. So hang on, I'll put this down and I'll pull the thing so you can hear the ping. All right, there was the ping. Okay, let's see. I'm going to turn this back on. Okay. Christian, you were in the military. Do you hear Fortunate Son? Oh yeah, for sure. Every 5 minutes, definitely. What's the idea? Oh my gosh, yeah. Nice soundboard. Thanks, Mong. Yeah, that was all fake. It was just AI. Angel, yeah, that movie was pretty funny, honestly. Demons are close rear guns. Are close rear guns for sale? What do you mean? None of my guns are for sale. I don't think I would ever get rid of them, honestly. Yeah, Bong, that was a fake ping. You're right. How did you acquire your 1911? So I got it off a gun broker. I don't know if you've ever used gun broker, but I've definitely used gun broker. I've bought a lot of stuff off of it, and yeah, I mean, you can find some stuff. I didn't get a good deal on it. I spent about $1,600 on it. So back then, that was about what they were going for. That was probably 5 years ago. Now I feel like they're closer to 3,000, but yeah, I don't know. So definitely worth it. If you have the opportunity and you find one on a deal, definitely get it. But yeah, let's see. So some of this stuff, it just looks like a big mess, honestly. Can't even really tell, but yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I started like some sort of membership thing on the channel. I don't know if it's even worth it. It was just like a random thing that I could do. But yeah, I think I'll probably end up making like a signal chat or something. I don't know if that's like the new Discord or whatever, but we'll see. Sorry if you hear my kids. They're supposed to be sleeping, but they're not. So they're angry. How's it going, Texas Boomsticks? I appreciate you. Um, Good to see you. You've always been commenting and all that. I appreciate you. I can't serve due to my mental issues, but I will always support active duty and vets. They give me so much. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Um, let's see. Christian, think we'll ever see reproduction 1903 Springfields or Lee Enfields? I don't know. I would have said like, yeah, probably not, but I think the CMP is doing like new M1 Garands, so maybe. I mean, it's possible. I don't know about Lee Enfields, but they might do maybe they'll do 1903 Springfields. We'll see. I'm definitely here for it. I would love it. Um, but I think those M1 Grands are going to be. I don't know if it was 1600 or 2000 or what. Um, the new ones, at least the reproductions. So definitely not cheap, but it'll be cool. I think. So, but my kids are running by laughing right now. But um, James, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. Christian, yeah, no, it's like actual M1 Grands, I'm pretty sure. Somebody put a video on it, one of the other, like an actual gun tuber. It was like Battlefield Curator, maybe? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're. Let me Google it just to double check. Maybe I just got like April Fool's prank or something. CMP new M1 Garand. Yeah, no, it's gonna be. Let's see. Yeah, so they're starting new ones. It looks like MSRP on them is about 1900. So, I mean, I'd say that's essentially you could get an old one for that if you wanted, or if you wanted a new one, you could. Um, but yeah, but James, I appreciate you, man. It's all good, all good. Christian, am I actually buy one? Yeah, I feel like they'd be cool. Um, just like a brand new M1 Grand. That's crazy. I didn't think they would do that, but yeah. Um, so I think it'll be cool. I may get one, but there's a ton of stuff on the list I want to get for the channel. Um, Really, it's just me. I just want to get them, and then I have the excuse to show it on the channel and justify it to my wife. So um, let's see. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. Um, let's see. But yeah, I'm debating on creating some sort of like signal chat, Discord chat, something like that where people can join and people can talk, and it's not just on this. Want an SS uniform. They're beautiful despite their history. Yeah, I've always found that stuff to be kind of interesting. Um, I think I can pick up stuff that's not gun related. Hopefully, I don't get like nuked or whatever. Because like, so I've got like a whole bunch of like old helmets. So this is like a World War One German helmet, and then I got that while I was in Hawaii. And let's see, like a World War One, I don't know, Allied helmet. Let's see. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I collect a lot of old random stuff, I guess. But so I always debate on like opening a museum or something later in life, but this is essentially it too. Um, let's see the aesthetics of the Germans. Yeah, honestly, those uniforms were pretty like I don't know, like cool looking. Not what they did was not cool, um, but yeah. So they kind of ruined that. Um, let's see, small farming. How's it going, man? Bong, yes, no, I don't have any Ukrainian stuff. I just got like I bought a whole bunch of like Russian stuff, like Battlefield pickups. from Ukraine and all that. So I've got like helmets with like bullet holes in them, and there's like some blood in some of it. It stinks. But yeah, so I may show it at some point. I may not. Um, James, SS swords and SS daggers are beyond beautiful. I'll always like the more of the out of the country stuff due to the rarity. Yeah, yeah, definitely. They're super duper rare. Um, I don't have a ton of that stuff. I'm trying to think what I do have. Mainly guns. I've got some like photo album stuff. There's like World War One German death cards and stuff like that that they used to make whenever when a soldier would die, they would have like a, I don't know, some sort of card looking thing. I've got it somewhere. Um, I wish I knew where it was right now, or I'd show it. But let's see. Basically, yeah, pretty much ski gaming. Yeah, you're right. Want to see the gun near the back? Okay, there's a lot of guns. I'll move out of the way so you guys can see. In 50 years, sorry, my one of my kids is crying. Um, in 50 years, Maverick Jones and M4s are going to be popping up in museums. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right, man. Honestly, James, no, I know you're not, man. It's all good. Remembering history is that's honestly why I got into all this, is just to collect all this stuff and remember history. I think it's just a cool way to hold like a piece of history in your hand, honestly. Ruger 14. So I don't have a Ruger 14. I'm not sure which one. I'll go through and just say what it is, I guess, if I can. So right here is going to be M1 carbine, Mosin Nagant, World War One Ross rifle. That is yeah. So then that's going to be a Gewehr 88, M1 Garand. Let's see, SVT 40, Gewehr 43. Let's see, we've got the Airsoft. I believe that's Type 38. P14 infield somewhere right there. Romanian PSL. And then Vietnam Trink shotgun right there. Winchester Model 1200. Let's see. All right. You got an SKS, and if so, what do you think about it? Yeah, so I've got 3 SKSs. I've got 2 Chinese SKSs, and then I've got a Yugo SKS. I definitely like the Yugo more. I think the grenade launcher sights are awesome. That the blade bayonet is cool too. I haven't had any issues with it. Let's see. I know Bong, he's been commenting. I know he's got an SKS. I'm sure he likes it. I've shot his SKS. It was pretty good. Let's see. If we don't remember history and learn from it, yeah, absolutely. If we don't, we're doomed to repeat it for sure. Christian, if you could snap your fingers and get a pre-86 auto for free, what are you choosing? Oh man, that's like a really good question. The first machine gun I want to get is a MP40, but if I could have like anything run of the mill, or like I could just pick something, it would probably be like a Lewis gun from World War One. I think those things are really cool. But I know there's something else I should be picking. Let's see. Let's see. Crazy part is I'm 15, but people say I'm an old man at heart. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I've always, even like when I was young too, I definitely was into all this, and I wanted a lot of guns. My family weren't like super into guns, but I just really got into it, I guess. What's one rare weapon you would want that exists? One rare weapon. That's a good question too. There was this like Boys anti-tank rifle. I think it's called Boys or Boyd's. I'm not sure. I almost got one years ago. There's one on Gunbroker. That was cool, but I never got it, obviously. I wish I would have, though. Let's see. Riff Raff. I have a Chinese. I'm thinking about getting a Yugo, though. Yeah, the Yugo is awesome. I really like it. And the Chinese isn't bad either. I like it, too. I do want a Russian one. I haven't found one either. They're definitely a bit more rare. And let's see, Man in VR. Hey man, how's it going? I'm glad you made it to the stream. Uh, let's see, James. Oh yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that, James. Christian, I don't know if it's pre-86. I would definitely love an American 182. Those things are awesome. Um, let's see, Riff Raff, go to Ukraine and fight. You might find a war treasure. Yeah, there's definitely stuff out there. That's for sure. Um, LMAO, I like guns, but not enough to go to a war zone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I visited Ukraine not too long ago. Not like with the military or anything like that. Um, that was pretty cool. Not everything, like not all of it was. I didn't go to the anywhere near the front or anything like that. So um, that was kind of interesting. But let's see. Um, do do do. Martin, blah blah blah. Yeah, no, I'm just yapping, dude. Um, Ski, find rare SKS parts to build one. That's not a bad idea either. I've always debated on getting like parts kits and stuff, and trying to build some stuff. I don't know. There's like I'm trying to think of the parts kit I always debated on getting. I can't remember. Um, yeah, Man in VR. Yeah, you're right. So when I made that video, I realized you could see my face in the scope, like the reflection of it, but I just decided to leave it in. And yeah, I knew I was going to just do a face reveal pretty soon. I have a Norinco Mac 90, best AK I've ever shot. I love it. I almost got one a couple years back, but I didn't. I wish I would have. I'm sure they're great. Um, let's see. Do do do. James, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully you're hopefully you're okay, and I hope you like feel better and all that, man. Um, Riff Raff, Chinese AKs are slept on. I no, I definitely agree. I think they are. Can I show the Type 14 Nambu? Yeah, I'll turn the camera around in a second so you can see it. Um, let's see, man. James, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Hopefully, like life gets better. So definitely don't like just keep moving. You got this, and you'll get through it. Yeah, you got it, dude. Ski, Brendan Herrera built an AK-50 in his garage, probably the first weapon to my information. Yeah, I always thought that looked pretty cool. I don't know when it'll be like available for sale. I don't know if it might be now. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, let's see. Um, let's see. We got Riff Raff. Someday I'm going to get new furniture for it. It has that thumb hole stock. Yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, definitely get some new furniture for it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Christian, I heard the Nambu was dangerous and would go off on its own. So that's the Type 94. I'll turn this around in a second and show you. I've got the Type 14, so it's not the like super dangerous one, but it's not the best. I've had issues with it, but the Type 94 is way more dangerous. Let's see. Corey, how's it going, man? I love you too, man. Thanks for stopping by. James, I'm better now. I've moved on, but I've learned I can't bottle emotion. Yeah, you can't bottle it up, man. You gotta find a way to let out your emotions, whether that be through like exercise. Um, I need to exercise more, but that's a good way for me to feel better. So definitely don't bottle up your emotions. You got it. Kablamo, how's it going, man? I've seen your channel. I think I've commented on some of your stuff too. Corey, the Dragonov is gorgeous. Thanks, man. It's like a cheap version of a Dragonov. It's a Romanian PSL. I got it at a gun show in Honolulu. You might have been there. I can't remember if you were or not, but I got a pretty good deal on it. So let's see. You need a drink? Yeah, dude. It's a lot of talking. My mouth is like getting super dry. I'm gonna drink some water right now. Give me one sec. Guns, punching, and riding. Yeah, no, that's not bad. That's a good way. Good way to deal with the stress. But it would have to be costume wood though, because the Mac 90 uses different methods. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Gustavo, thanks for stopping by. Your collection is insane. I hope you're having a blessed one. Yeah, man, I'm having a good one. I hope you are too, man. I'm very thankful for what I got. I really, really am. Let's see, what shotgun do you have there? Okay, so that's going to be a Vietnam era Trink shotgun. It's the last Trink shotgun the U.S. military used before we switched over to like what the Remington 870 or Mossberg 500. One of those. It's one of those. Before we moved to modern shotgun, so that's the last Trink shotgun. It's the model 1200. I don't know if I said that. I probably did, but let's see. History. Let's see. History, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're definitely right. Man in VR. I love looking at guns, but I just realized I have only shot 3. Wait, there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't really get started gun collecting until I was probably 20, 22, 23, something like that. I'm 28 now. So yeah, it's I've gotten a lot of stuff, but let's see. Ski, yep. Trench shotgun. Let's see. Have you heard of any issue, or have you had any issues? Yeah, so it's like had issues with feeding and all that. I don't know if it's a gas issue, ammo issue. I'm not really sure. But it may even be user error, honestly. Angel, what are your thoughts on bullpup shotguns? I don't have any, but I'd love to get one. I feel like there's some like I'd love to get like a KSG or something. I think those are pretty cool. YCD, I have 4 so far. Yeah, man. Hey, it's all good. It's definitely not about like how many you got. I don't know. It's like how you use it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Christian, no blunderbuss. Not yet. I want to get one so bad though. James, I would love to live on. Yeah, same. That's the plan. If I can like, I don't know, make it to like Kentucky ballistics level or something, just get some land and do this full time, I'd be very happy. Do you know the zoom on the SVD scope back there? I'll Google it in a second and I'll tell you because I'm not really sure. Ski, I'm 16, starting with toy guns. One more year up till I'm 18. I'm turning 17 this year. Okay, yeah. Well, once you do, you got it. You can do it. Emiliano, I think I said that right. AK-47. I've got like a Zastava M70, so it's like a Serbian AK, but I need more. Bong, ever getting an FFL? Maybe at some point, probably. Just I'll cut out the middleman and I can have stuff shipped to me and all that. I think I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah. Let's see, Man in VR. Let me Google that real quick for you. Let's see. So it's gonna be okay. I think it's saying 4x24. I'm waiting for it to load so I can double check it's the right scope. But I think it's 4x24. My Wi-Fi's being super slow. Yeah, it's 4x24. Gustavo, yeah, definitely. The SVT 40 is one of my favorites. I think it might be my favorite World War II rifle. The truth about imported guns, some are from China to look exact. Yeah, there's definitely I've got like a Chinese import. It's like a Saiga 12. It's called like the SDS Lynx, I think. I haven't shot it, I don't think. I meant to take it with me when I shot shotguns and I forgot about it. Let's see. What's your daily carry or most frequent carry? I go for the FN Reflex. It's the FN competitor to the 365 internal hammer, so it has 3-pound beautiful trigger pull. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm pretty basic. I just have like a Glock 19 with like a Trijicon RMR and a Streamlight one of the streamlight weapon lights. But I definitely would not be opposed to like a FN. That'd be awesome. I've got a couple other things, like a Glock 26. I don't really carry it very often, but I've got some other stuff too. Any recommendations for a budget optic under 300? Now, okay, so I'm not the best. Like, I'm not the most knowledgeable on optics. I got to be honest. Like, I've got my AR. I've got a Romeo 7 on it. I've got a GHM9 in this like case over here. It's got a Romeo 5, I think. So for me, the 6-hour optics have been fine, but I know there's way better things you could probably find. Let's see. SMLE, yeah, definitely. Mikey, I've got a World War I SMLE, definitely awesome. Need to get some more ammo for it. Ski, yeah, I wish it was a real Saiga, but it's not. It's just a knockoff, Chinese knockoff. Still cool though. Also, I love the knife on the front of the Cole SP1. Yeah, definitely. The bayonet is awesome. As soon as I got the bayonet, I bought it off eBay, and I opened it, and I immediately cut my hand on it. No offense, you look like Joseph Stalin. Dang, man, that's crazy. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. I never really thought I did, but you might be right. Christian, I'm an iron sights guy. Yeah, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, that's not bad. In case something fails and all that, you should definitely like be good on both. Let's see. No, you're good. You're good, Jack. I appreciate you, man. Ski, same depends on what gun I might use. Yeah, definitely. Christian says, to be honest, I'm too lazy to go to the range to check my zeros. That's what, yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. Let's see. The cursed red Mario. What the heck, man? That's crazy. I'm going to have to freaking trim the mustache now. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Y'all are crazy. You guys are making me laugh. Let's see. Some of the guys used to say I looked like Pablo Escobar. Some of the guys when I was active. But my mustache wasn't as big as this back then. So I have to trim it. I have to because I'm going to do... I got National Guard training in like two weeks. So I'm going to have to trim it. It sucks. It has to be trimmed a lot. So it won't look great. But it grows back pretty quick. And I only have to do like once a month, so it grows back. The White Death's rifle, what is that? Let me look that up. Wait, is that the Mosin? Is that what you're talking about? Like the I can't remember the freaking the guy that was in the snow. Is that what you're talking about, James? I think that's what you're talking about. Let me Google it though. Yes, okay. I thought, yeah, you're right. Let's see what rifles are in the background. So I got a lot of stuff. I got like a 1863 right here, I think. Krag, M1 carbine, Mosin, Ross rifle from World War I. This one, Gewehr 88, M1 carbine, or not M1 Garand, sorry. SVT 40, Gewehr 43, P14 Enfield, Romanian PSL, Winchester Model 1200, and then I got some other crap. Like, there's some stuff right here, and then there's some more stuff behind all that right there. Let's see. Mosin Nagant, yep. He didn't even use the scope. Yeah, that's crazy. That guy was crazy. Hit a target 10 times, iron sight at 500 yards. Dude, I don't think I could do that. He was definitely cool. If some of the guns still work, yeah, no, definitely. But like if there's like a zombie apocalypse or a civil war, I'm gonna be crazy out here with like some super old stuff, like putting a bayonet on my Trank shotgun or something. Let's see. Do you have a lever action 22 back there? So it's, yes, it's in the corner. It's a Heritage Settler. It's a 22. I actually really like it. It's a ton of fun, pretty accurate too. Um, let's see. Angel. Okay, yeah. I think I've heard of some people doing that. My parents never did it for me, but I'm sure other parents have done it. Guns game in history, 505 confirmed kills. Dude, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Official ammo alchemist. Well. Nice collection. Thanks, man. I think I've commented on your stuff too. Um, I need to pull up my stream so I can click on your guys' channel just to double check. But yeah. Are from World War II. Yeah, a lot of these are from World War II, and a lot are from World War One. Let's see, James. Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. Definitely like be like Daryl or something. Walking Dead. Let's see. Thanks for stopping by, Juan thing. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Yeah. Goobers unite. I gotta. I need to get back out to the range. It's closed tomorrow, but yeah. How many guns do I have? Dude, I think I've got like 60 or 70. I need to count them, honestly. I'm not really sure. Do you have a German Gewehr 43? I do. It's right there. It needs to be fixed. I got it from a guy probably 2 months ago, and it's good. It's awesome. It just doesn't. I can't get the action to work. It won't pull back at all. And so I got to put in a whole like spring kit thing in it, so it doesn't blow up essentially, or it doesn't get destroyed. Let's see. 1898 Gewehrs are pretty. So I've got that Gewehr 88. It was 1890. That one was made. Let's see. You wouldn't have a 357 Rick Grimes. You'd have a old single action army. Yeah, definitely. You're forced to be on the Western Front. Which am I choosing? Okay. Man. So if I can pull from World War II, I think I'm grabbing the SVT 40, maybe the M1 Garand, but I think probably the SVT 40 I'm going with. Let's see. See an SVD Dragunov. Yeah, so this is the Romanian like knockoff, I guess. It's looks pretty similar, but it's not. Mechanically very different. I do still have that Steyr SPP. It's up there on the. It's in that case right there. So I got a whole bunch of stuff, whole bunch of gun stuff, camera stuff, right up there. Do you guys, when a zombie apocalypse happens, we go to his house? Oh yeah, for sure. You guys come here. Come to Kansas City. I'm not really in Kansas City. I'm on the outskirts. I'm more so where the B-2 bombers are at. I'm 20 minutes from there, pretty much. Let's see. Wish you could do a range stream. Man, same. But YouTube would literally ban me, pretty much. So it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Ruger RXM and P80 Glock Killer. Okay. I don't know what the RXM is. I know what the P80 is. Let's see. Own any Lee Enfields? I do. I've got it's a World War I #1 Mark III. I think it's in the closet, honestly. I thought he meant from I would use the 9130 Mosin. Okay. Yeah, the 91 the Mosins are great. I've got a couple of those. Do you have a 5.7? I don't. I almost got one a while back, but I never ended up getting it. Let's see. Do you have the bayonets? I've got some bayonets. I don't have all the bayonets for all these things. I've got bayonet for the Colt SP1. I need to get a bayonet for the Trink shotgun, but the bayonet's like $600. If you want to get the Vietnam version, it's like a 1903 bayonet, but it's specifically like, I don't know, like made in Vietnam. It's like a all black thing. I could be wrong on that. I think it's a 1903, but I might be wrong. Gotta take the M1. That's 36 packs. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm a huge fan. I do get one Mauser. And thanks, man. I appreciate you. I need to get a Ruger 1022 still. Yeah. Kamel, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. Christian, I have played Hell Let Loose. I suck at it, but I will definitely. I mean, I can stream it and we can all play together or something. That would be awesome. Because I've only ever played by myself and like I just run and get shot. But I love playing that kind of stuff. Let's see. I got a revolver, an original Manchurian MR73 and 57. Huh. That's awesome. I've never actually heard of that. Okay, so it's the USA Glock 19 takes Glock mags. Okay, interesting. That's really cool. You played Arma, so I do want to play Arma too. So let's see. At some point, yeah, I'll stream it and we'll either play it everybody or I don't know, whatever. Do you know the Bloodhound from Black Ops 3? I played a lot of Black Ops 3. Let me look it up again. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Wait, is it the Revolver? I feel like it is. Hang on. You said, yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah, no, I definitely played a lot of zombies. When I was deployed, that was one of the things we played a lot. We would play the Black Ops 3 zombies and see how far we could make it on Shadows of Evil or something. Do you have or have come across a 41 Magnum? No, I haven't. That's really interesting. Do I have any with an eagle mark? Okay, so the Gewehr 43 has some sort of marks. I don't think it's an eagle mark though. I don't know. I need to look again. But to be honest, you have to play Hell Let Loose like you're hunting deer in the woods. You're right. You're right. Because I'm constantly playing it like I'm playing like Battlefield or something, and I'm just like running like crazy and trying to be aggressive, and I just get domed immediately. Let's see. DAC. Yep, it is an SVT Ford. I'll kind of move out of the way because I'm kind of blocking all the guns. But yeah, no, SVT 40 is like my favorite. Best semi-auto 7.62 NATO rifle. The only one I have is the HK SR9T. It's got like the PSG1 parts in it, and so I'm pretty partial to it. I love it. That was the most expensive one I ever bought. I spent like $4,000 on it. I got it off some SWAT guy in North Carolina, and it's I think it's worth like $10,000 or something these days. So, and I mean, I only bought it like 5 or 6 years ago, but anyway. See, Ronaldo, I got 3 SKSs, 2 Chinese, and 1 Yugo. Do I have any underwear gun? Taurus Spectrum 380. What? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let me look it up. He said Taurus Spectrum. You pull up images. Okay, yeah. So I don't have any of those. I always thought they looked pretty cool when I was like way younger. I still think they look cool. Someday maybe I'll get one. We'll see. One day you're gonna get a 357. Yeah, definitely. Henry Ardan, thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate you. They're unicorns. I've only seen 2 in person. I'm very thankful to have what I got, honestly. Your favorite gun? Mine, 5.7 Beretta 92. I do love the Beretta 92. I used to carry an M9 before they switched to the M17. I love that. Love that gun. I want to get a 5.7. I've never actually handled one or anything. DAC 4K for the SVT. I wish I could sell it, man. I'd be so sad. I love that thing. I love it too much. So why did the SKS become the primary rifle over the SVT? Do you know? Honestly, I don't know. I think maybe they were just modernizing or something. I'm sure someone in the comments, someone else in the live stream knows way more than I do on that. But personally, I prefer the SVT 40 to the SKS. But it's still good. I mean, it's good for what it is, for sure. Let's see. The alien gun. Spectrum. Okay, yeah, it definitely looks like it. I'm gonna start a live stream next week if you would like to watch. Yeah, history. I'll definitely watch it. Tour Spectrum. I bought it for 150. Yeah, they don't look like they'd be too expensive. I'd love to get one. 8mm Mauser, 7.62 54 or 30-06. So sadly, out of all those, I've only ever shot the 7.62 by 54. I need to get 8mm Mauser, and I still need to get 30-06. So I got to go with the 7.62 for now. Dirt Cheap Smith. I definitely want to get some more Smith and Wesson like revolvers and stuff. I think they're super cool. Do you get a Norinco Hunter 386? It's a kind of SKS carbine for deer hunting. What? I didn't know about that. That's crazy. Guns, Games, and History. Best World War II battle rifle. SVT 40, M1 Garand, Gewehr 43. Okay, so I haven't shot my Gewehr 43 or my M1 Garand, but I don't know. I got to go with SVT 40. I love it. It's so cool. Now I had to figure out the gas system on it was a little messed up at first, but I've kind of fixed it and it's good to go now. Have any binary triggers or FRTs? I don't. I plan to get some though. I feel like they'll be a lot of fun. I don't know if I can feature it really on the channel because YouTube doesn't like it. I've shown it's like the Chinese Saiga 12 clone, and it has like a 10-round magazine, and so YouTube doesn't like it because it's like a big magazine, I guess. I don't know. XM7 rifle. That's the new Army rifle, isn't it? Let me look it up. XM7, or maybe not. Okay, yeah, it is. So I've never actually held it. All the units that I've been to still have the M4. So I don't know. Hopefully at some point I'll get to mess around with one and see. Let's see. Mossberg 590 or Remington 870. So honestly, I've never shot either of those. I think they're both probably pretty great. Personally, I'm picking that Winchester Model 1200 right there, the trench gun. But yeah, but honestly, those are two great shotguns. Josh Allen, the quarterback, he's in here. Got a B&T APC-9 Pro, and I'm not selling all my guns to get more. They are awesome. Yeah, B&T is great. I got it's a B&T GHM9 in that case right there. I just got a suppressor for it, and I love it. It's awesome. Let's see. YY Meow, that's SVD. So it looks like it, but it's a Romanian PSL. It's kind of similar, but not really. Still, it looks like SVD. Let's see. SVT, SKS. Do you still have your styes? And yeah, I do. It's in the closet. And I like it. It's cool. I mainly got it because I played it, like I played Call of Duty and I would use it a lot. And so I thought it would be like awesome. And it is. Like, don't get me wrong, but the magazine is weird. It's just weird. I see now why, like, that helical magazine didn't really take off. It's just kind of strange. Still, I love it. And if I could put an FRT in it or something, that would be pretty crazy. Let's see. I'm wondering if 5.56 is going to get more expensive. It might, Christian, honestly. I'd definitely be curious to see, too. But we'll see. Let's see. Halo, Man, I need to play some Halo. Growing up, I had an Xbox 360. Then my parents got me a PlayStation, so I couldn't play Halo for a long time. I haven't played for years, so I need to go back and play them. Taurus Ploy 357 50-round box. Oh, yeah. I'm sure, Chris, yeah. Probably for your first 5.7, get the Ruger or the real deal. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I kind of want to get that one, whatever the Keltec one with the clips are. I mean, it's stupid. Maybe it's not stupid, but one of my friends let me shoot. He had a Steyr Hahn, and so it had the clips and all that. That was super cool. Super cool. I definitely want to get one of those. Let's see. Yeah, you're short on the Stizen was the first one I watched of yours. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thanks. Yeah, no, that's still it's. I post a lot of shorts. I try to post like 5 or 6 a day, um, and honestly, that's why I've gotten so much traction. I think. Um, have you had any problems with Winchester White Box? I've heard about some dud rounds and whatnot. No, honestly, I haven't had any issues. Have you ever played Sniper Elite? I think I have. I think that's the one where you're like the sniper in World War II and like the bullets go really slow. If so, I got pneumonia when I was like 15. And so like I was like playing that for a long time. Uh, so if that's the game, then yes, I have. I haven't played any of the new ones though. How do you teach your kids gun safety? I'm asking because I have a little brother. Yeah, so I've got a lot of, well, not a lot of kids. I got 4 kids. They're all pretty young. So it's definitely an interesting thing. I'm also trying to figure out. I started them out on like Nerf guns, toy guns, BB guns. Christian, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, thanks for subbing. I appreciate you. And I'll be back tomorrow. Um, let's see. But yeah, Angel. So it's definitely like a. You have to definitely tailor it to the kid. If the some of my kids seem more respected or like not respective, responsive to it. So I kind of go at their pace and just try to teach them, hey, like they're not toys, but like we can go to the range and we can shoot, but you got to be careful, stuff like that. It's way more in depth than that, but that's just like my quick kind of thing. Just go based off of them and make sure they understand the gravity of it. As you know, I make cardboard guns. What pistol or submachine gun do you think I should make? Oh man, okay. Um, Trying to think. I don't know if you've made like a MP18 or like a trying to think or like an MP7 or something. That would be pretty cool. Um, Sergey, thanks for watching. Chris, Keltec P57. If it malfunctions, the chamber around it, you go off. Okay. The P57 is that the one with the clips? Or Keltec 57 clip mag included a challenge for you. Card. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Do that in cardboard. That'd be difficult. I have a big obsession with airsofting. My friend told me about it one day, and then all of a sudden we did an 8-hour session. Dude, yeah. When I was like probably 9 or 10, I got a couple of very cheap airsoft guns, and we would run around and shoot each other with them, and it was a lot of fun. Now, obviously, you can get way more into it, and I've debated on it. I feel like that would be fun. So in the future, maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll do something like that. We'll see. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Okay, so let's see. Guns game and history. How much do Gewehr 43s go for? Okay, so that one I got for about 2,000, and it's I got it about 2 months ago, probably. It's got some issues with it, so it's not like able to fire right now. But I feel like they probably go for 3 to 5,000, probably. I don't know. Maybe someone else can correct me. Um, any semi-auto LMGs? I wish that would be cool. I've always seen like the 249s and all that, the saws that are semi-auto, and I definitely would like to get something like that, like a what like the BARs and all that. That would be pretty cool. Um, let's see. How does Kentucky Ballistics or Demolition Range get away with shooting on YouTube? So essentially, with them, I think they've got to the point where they're completely demonetized. I think, and so they rely on sponsorships or like Patreon or stuff like that. Um, Angel says the fame, yeah, definitely. Like they're so well known now that like people will definitely join like memberships like Patreon or some of the other stuff they've got, um, and do it that way. So as of now, I'm still monetized. I'm sure eventually I'll get demonetized, but by that point, hopefully, I don't know. Like I'll probably start like a Patreon or something. I've got like membership things on YouTube, but like I don't really want to use it because I don't want to ask you guys to buy stuff like memberships or something. That's just weird. So yeah, but we'll see. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Because let's see, on the side, like I do this, and I'm in the process of becoming like a pilot or whatever. So I fly just little airplanes right now. I've got like 90 hours of flight time or whatever. So eventually I'm flying on the side and all that, trying to do that kind of thing. So hopefully, even if I do get demonetized, it's fine. I'll make money being a pilot or something, and it'll be good. Let's see. Guns, 9mm or 45. I like both. I've got handguns in both. 9mm is a little bit cheaper, so I definitely think I'd prefer that. Man in VR. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna go. I loved learning more about your guns. Thanks, man. I'll continue to do this probably most days, so feel free to join whenever you can. But have a good one, man. Get a ton of rest, and yeah. Let's see. You 1,000,000% deserve this. Subscribe. Thanks, Angel. I really appreciate you, man. I really do. Let's see. I'm gonna head out to go to watch your short videos and watch history guns and stuff too. Ski Gaming, I appreciate you, man. You guys have a good day. I'll probably get off in a few minutes too. Get some rest and all that, and I'll probably hop back on early in the morning. But yeah, let's see. Is it a P14 Enfield or an M1917 Enfield in the back? So it's a P14. It's I got it at a gun show in Hawaii. I paid like $300 for it. So the guy didn't really, I don't know, he didn't really care about it, I guess. So I got it. It's I put a lot of rounds through it. It's done great. It's one of my favorites. Definitely a cool one. Definitely a cool one. Let's see. Trying to think of what else I got. I got a lot of stuff, honestly. But you shoot the Diamondback DB9. Okay, so I think I know what that is off the top of my head, but let me Google it. Diamondback DB9. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. So I haven't got one of those. I debated on getting one of those. I don't know if you say a Sky or is it SCCY. I debated on getting some of those because they're pretty cheap. I think it'd be a fun little gun to bring out to the range and all that. So eventually, yeah, I'll definitely get something like that. But we'll see. Do you have, like, Chris, do you have one? Do you like it? If so, let's see. I'll move out of the way so people can see some of these. And actually, you know what? I haven't really turned it to this side like in a long time. So I'll turn it over here so you guys can see some stuff. Okay. I'm gonna head out. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, guns, game, and history. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really, really do appreciate you guys. Get some rest, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the future. Let's see. Okay, so some of the stuff I got here, I got a lot of random stuff. I've got let's see, Colt Army Special right here. The Earl, it's a 22 Magnum. CZ-27, World War II. It's in, what is it, like, I can't remember. I want to say it's like 32 ACP or something. I need to get some ammo for it. SIG 938, 9mm, Colt 1911. Desert Eagle, High Point, Luger, and then I've got a couple other things. I've got a Nambu, Smith & Wesson Model 2 Army, Bond Arms Derringer, some sort of, I think it's a Cobra, I think it's Cobra, single shot Derringer, some weird cap lock revolver, not revolver, sorry, pistol. But yeah, let's see. Then Yeah, honestly, I've just got a lot of random stuff. All right, let me turn it back. Actually, first I'll turn it back. All right. But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys tuning in on like a Tuesday night. Let's see. Tim Green, have a great night. It's definitely late over there in NC. I enjoyed having you in the live stream, and thanks for being a member. You're my first and only member, so I appreciate you. You're a platinum iron. So I hope you get a lot of rest, and thanks for stopping by. See, Chris, yes, it is like the like the LCP Ruger. Yeah, definitely. I've got an LCP. I've shot it a few times. It's pretty fun. I really like it. Let's see, Strizzy, amazing. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I really do. Let's see. But yeah, I'll probably end up cutting the stream off pretty soon. We're at like the 2 hour mark. It's about 8:30 over here, and I don't know what time it is where you guys are at. Some might be nighttime, some it might be morning time, but I really do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching and talking to me and listening to me just drone on about guns. 6:30. Okay, so you must be on like the West Coast probably. South Texas. Okay, yeah, nice, man, nice. I spent some time out on the West Coast. I spent some time down in Texas. Uh, have SVT? Yes, I do. It is right there, right there. Um, let's see, Strizzy. Thanks for subscribing, man. I really appreciate you. History, yeah, it's 8:31 here too. I'm over here in Missouri. And Sawyer, how's it going, man? I appreciate you guys. But I think, yeah, I'll probably end up popping off. And I'll throughout the days I'll do more lives. I'm gonna do some in the morning because I got a lot of people from like different countries who'll be up at that time. Well, I was at a Dragonov, so it's a PSL, Romanian PSL, so it's kind of like a Dragonov, but not really. It looks similar, but mechanically, it's pretty different. Sawyer, yeah, man, I'm doing great. Just talking about guns. Yeah, it's always. I mean, I could sit here and talk for a long time. I have Dragonov in my team. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I definitely want to get like an actual Dragonov. That'd be awesome. But for now, yeah, this is all I got. Let's see, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a good one. Let's see, I'll move out of the way so some people can see what I got. The best gun also. Let's see, awesome shooter, Springfield XD. Yeah, no, definitely want to get some. Let's see, you roll out content way more than I do. I see one and comment, and then yeah, I like. I try to get out like 5 or 6 shorts a day. It's a little ridiculous, but I'm just trying to like hurry up and I don't know, grow, I guess, or something. I just put a ton of videos out. I'm trying to make it like my full time thing, but we'll see. Eventually, it's definitely going a lot quicker. Just a bunch of guns and stuff. Yeah, man, definitely. And T Erig. That's all you got? Yeah, I got more. I've got let's see, I'll turn the camera around real quick. We got a whole bunch of pistols and stuff like that right here. Alrighty. Do I have an SS1 rifle from Indonesia? I need to look into it. I think either you or someone else has mentioned that to me. SS1 rifle, Indonesia. Okay, yeah. It kind of looks like the FNC. That's really cool. I don't even know if these are even available over here. Just a bunch of guns and stuff. Is that your saying? If so, that's a really good. That's a really good saying. I need to come up with some sort of saying. Let's see. Thanks, Putra. I appreciate you. Oh no, Micah Bell's in here. Isn't that's Red Dead, right? Hang on, I gotta look. Yeah, it is Micah. Oh no. Do you have a Pancore jackhammer? I don't even know what that is. Let me Google it. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's a shotgun? Is what it looks like? Yeah. That looks like some like gun from freaking what's it called? The game with Killzone. Yeah, Killzone. Let's see. Gabriel, thanks for stopping by. And come on, Dux, we can make it. Yeah, we got to get to Tahiti, dude. Man, he is a rat. You're right. We got to freaking take him out. Let's see. Let me turn the camera back around. But yeah, okay. Let's see. You know it, and I know it. Definitely, man. I need to finish Red Dead. Red Dead 2. I finished Red Dead 1. All right, Black Lung. Yeah, I know that's how it ends. And that's why I haven't finished it, because I know it's going to be depressing. My Mosin Nagant was manufactured in like 40 something. I don't feel like looking, but it was re-stamped and set to the Okay, yeah. I have one that's kind of like that. It's like in absolutely terrible condition though. Super weathered and all that. I don't think I could even shoot it, to be honest. Let's see. Chris Smith, cool shotgun is Keltec KSG7. Yeah, that would be cool. I've always wanted a KSG. I feel like this would be super cool, man. Let's see. Okay, it's time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. It's been about 2 hours. I'm going to do some more streaming in the morning, and I'll do some more streaming later at night. We'll see. I'm just going to try to get into a good routine with it. Let's see. Mine's pretty good condition. It's sort of barrel with the side folding bayonet. Yeah, man. Yeah. Chris, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate you. I hope you guys all have a great night. Get some rest. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to it tomorrow. The range is closed for me, so I'll do a lot more live streaming tomorrow. But yeah, heck yeah, y'all. Have a good one. I'm gonna close this thing out. But yeah, the face reveal is done. Now you guys know what I look like, and yeah, thanks. I appreciate you guys.